Welcome everyone! Want to give your room an instant upgrade? In this video I show you step by step how to assemble and install a decorative light fixture, from mounting the round universal crossbar to wiring and securing it to the ceiling. It's an easy DIY project that will totally transform your space. Ready to light things up? Let's go! Okay, let's unpack the box. This decorative light fixture was chosen by my daughter for her bedroom that I was remodeling for her. I tried to convince her to put in a fan, but she wanted something more stylish. It's chrome and has crystal cubes as its shades. This is the tool you use to screw down the nuts that secures those shades, and I ordered these LED G9 bulbs and won't use the halogen G9 bulbs that came with it. And of course it comes with directions how to assemble and install the light fixture. Okay, next I removed the round universal crossbar that comes pre-installed for shipping. It's secured by 2 acorn nuts, and I put it to the side for now. Next I removed the nuts that will secure the crystal cube shades that also comes pre-installed for shipping. Okay, now I want to prep the wires and pre-install some Wago electrical connectors. Now usually wires come pre-stripped a bit on light fixtures, but not enough for installation, so I stripped them to my desired length. Then I twist the stranded wires together and install my first 2 wire Wagos. Now you will really see demonstrated during the actual installation why I like using Wagos as my wire connector for hanging light fixtures, but it's because when you're up on a ladder and you're trying to secure it while holding it in place, it speeds things up. Okay, I finished installing the last Wago on the 3 wires. The ground wire doesn't need to be stripped because there's no insulation, and I will identify and explain each wire during the installation process. Next, let's install the crystal cube shades. I set them on the fixture and get the first nut in position in the included tool and secure the first cube. Don't crank the nut down, it just needs to be finger tight. Let's do the rest. So as you can see, assembly is real easy. I'm just being careful not to over tighten the nuts. Next we're going to install the LED bulbs I ordered separately. I noticed online they sell this light fixture as an LED fixture now, with the LED bulbs included of course. This is the box they came in, they are dimmable, and 3K for a warmer yellow light you want in a bedroom. Here's a side-by-side of the G9 halogen bulb next to the G9 LED bulb. Okay, these G9 bulbs just clip in with a slight push. I actually don't really like them personally. They don't feel as secure as other bulbs that screw in. Just make sure you hear the sound that they clip in or they will fall out. And now with assembly completed, we're ready to install the round universal crossbar to the round electrical ceiling box and use these acorn nuts to secure the light fixture. Let's go remove the old light fixture first. Okay, you always start by turning the power off. I put a piece of painter tape on this light switch because I want to keep the power on in this room so I can film with the other lights on. But normally I would have, and you should turn the breaker off. Now I installed this inexpensive light fixture after we moved into this house. You just unscrew the nut holding the square glass shade, unscrew the 2 LED light bulbs, and then the 2 screws securing it to the electrical ceiling box. All that's left is to unwire the wire nuts, but I want to show you something you need to be careful with. As you watch me pull the wires down, one of these wires is still hot. The reason is the ceiling box can hold a fan, and this first black constant hot wire you see me testing with my voltage tester would be for the fan's motor. The red wire is coming from the light switch we taped off for the fan's light. So be aware these central ceiling boxes are usually wired this way, so turn the breaker off to the whole room and test for voltage before installing your light. I knew I used a wire nut and electrical tape to cap off the constant hot. Okay, now that I tested the other wires to double check there's no power, I start removing the electrical tape and the wire nuts to the bare ground wire, the red switched hot wire, and the white neutral wire. I can see why I added the electrical tape to cap off the constant hot, but I don't know why I used it on these other wires. Maybe these wire nuts were too big and slipping off. We won't have that problem with the Wagos. Okay, next I tuck the wires and call my wife and daughter over for their opinion on which way they want the light fixture to face. You want it like this? Sideways? Which I think looks right, but I'm not down there. Or this way? This way? Or this way? This way, right? Okay, now that I know which way the girls want the light fixture to face, I can install the round universal crossbar to the ceiling electrical box. I reinstall the same screws in the same holes that was securing the old light fixture. The crossbar has many slots open to allow you to line the screws where needed. Now we can do the wiring. I start by loosening the green ground screw and wrapping the bare ground wire around it. I wanted it wrapped compressed, so I use my needle nose pliers to squeeze it around the screw. Then I screw in the ground screw real tight. This will now keep the whole fixture grounded. Now watch how easy this is with Wagos. While you're holding the light with one hand, you can connect the wires with the other. I'm connecting the white wire from the light to the white wire from the box for the neutral connection. the black wire from the light to the red wire of the box because that's the wire coming from the light switch, and finally the bare ground wire from the light to the bare ground wire from the box. So now you just have to insert the base of the light through the 2 bolts that are attached to the crossbar and screw in the acorn nuts. At first I didn't realize the base of the light wasn't flush with the ceiling, but as I adjusted the cubes how I liked them, I see I need to keep working on it. So I give it another push up and tighten the nuts more, and now the light base is flush with the ceiling. It was a little bit of a battle. All that's left is reinserting the bulbs. I had to take them out so they don't drop on the floor during the installation of the fixture. Any other bulb I would have kept pre-installed, but not these G9 bulbs. It would have been bombs away. So that's it guys, here's the light all lit up. What do you think? Personally, I see light fixtures more than just practical. They're like a functional piece of art. They add style and character to any space. Trust me, updating your lighting over time can totally transform the feel of your home, and yes, even boost its value. Please remember to hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and be sure to subscribe to watch more home DIY videos just like this one. Put any questions in the comments and maybe I can help you with your project. As my daughter got older, she wanted a different wall color for her bedroom, so here's a shot how it looks today. If you're remodeling a bedroom or just want to see a whole bunch of cool home DIY projects, click on the link on the screen to see a playlist of everything I did. Thanks again for watching. Bye everyone.